Hello friends and my dear students. So I am Dr. Darwin Kaushal here, and today we are going to read about a very important topic, which is medial aspect of orbit, and how you have to remember it is with table of 6. Dear students, all these landmarks over medial wall of orbit are very important whether we are working through nose or we are doing surgery inside orbit. When we see this medial wall of orbit, you can see very important structures here. We have anterior lacrimal crest. We have posterior lacrimal crest. In between anterior and posterior lacrimal crest, we have this lacrimal fossa, which is for lacrimal sac. Now, if you see front aspect of a nose, this is nasal bone. Superiorly, this is frontal bone. So, nasofrontal suture line. This is nasofrontal. And it goes posteriorly. You can see here that this is nothing but ethmoid bone. Clear? Over medial wall of orbit. And then frontal bone. So, what is most important suture line which describe all these important foramina is frontoethmoidal suture line. Clear? So this is the most important word here. Now if you go along this frontoethmoidal suture line posteriorly, we have this first opening in medial wall of orbit, which is for anterior ethmoidal foramina, right? Then if we go posteriorly, next opening comes, which is posterior ethmoidal foramina, and finally there is a third opening near apex of orbit, which is for optic nerve. So what is most important for you is three important openings. I repeat, along frontoethmoidal suture line we have anterior ethmoidal foramen, we have posterior ethmoidal foramen, and we have opening for optic nerve. So students, let's talk about distance. What is this table of 6? So remember, when we start from posterior aspect, distance between this optic nerve foramina and posterior ethmoidal foramina, this is 6 millimeters, right? When we are between posterior ethmoidal foramina and anterior ethmoidal foramina, this distance is 6 multiplied by 2, that is 12 millimeters, right? And when we calculate distance between anterior ethmoidal foramina and between midpoint of anterior lacrimal crest, this is 24 millimeters. So I repeat, 6, 12, 24. Clear? 6 multiplied by 2, 12. 12 multiplied by 2, we have 24 millimeters. So this is how you have to remember. I repeat, from anterior aspect 24, then 12, then 6 millimeters. Right? This is very important, particularly when we do FES, functional endoscopic sinus surgery, or when we do any surgery through this Lynch-Haworth incision, because you need to cauterize this anterior ethmoidal artery and then posterior ethmoidal artery, which is not very troublesome source of bleeding. But yes, when we go posteriorly, and then finally we are able to see that opening for optic nerve. So friends, why we need to discuss these parameters? Why this table of 6 or rule of 24, 12 and 6 millimeter is important to you? This is important because many times we need to do functional endoscopic sinus surgery, and we should be very particular about location of these vessels. Anterior ethmoidal artery is very important source of bleeding other than sphenopalatine artery injury, right? Another important thing is, by location of all these important vessels, you can cauterize these vessels at that particular location, and you can trace like anterior ethmoidal artery, posterior ethmoidal artery, or optic nerve when we are going through Lynch-Haworth incision in medial wall of a orbit. So friends, here I end my presentation, and again I repeat most important line, that to remember landmarks along medial wall of a orbit, remember distance of anterior lacrimal crest from anterior ethmoidal foramina is 24 millimeters. Then between anterior and posterior ethmoidal foramina, it is 12 millimeters, and between posterior ethmoidal foramina and optic nerve is 6 millimeters. So 24, 12, 6. So remember table of 6, right? So this is how you remember all structures along medial wall of a orbit. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, which is by Darwin Kaushal. Thank you. Now